Sarah stared at her reflection in the mirror, a stranger's face staring back at her. The dark circles under her eyes seemed to sink deeper into her skin with each passing day. Her once luxurious hair now felt brittle and dry, weighed down by the stress that seemed to suffocate her. She was a successful business owner in her late 30s, with a thriving company and a bank account that was always in the black. But at what cost? As she went about her day, Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. She was always tired, no matter how much sleep she got. Her energy levels were in the tank, and she found herself relying on caffeine and sugar to get her through the morning. She brushed it off as normal, thinking that it was just the price of success. After all, wasn't everyone tired and stressed when they were chasing their dreams? But the truth was, Sarah's busy schedule and constant stress were taking a toll on her body. She started experiencing minor health issues, a perpetual cough, a nagging headache, and a persistent feeling of exhaustion. She dismissed it as a minor cold or a side effect of too much work, but deep down, she knew it was more than that. It wasn't until she woke up one morning, unable to move her neck, that Sarah realized she needed to make drastic changes to her lifestyle. She had been living on autopilot for months, sacrificing her health and well-being for the sake of her business. The thought of giving up her late-night work sessions, her constant travel, and her endless meetings was daunting, but she knew she had no choice. As Sarah looked around her cluttered office, she felt overwhelmed by the sheer amount of work that lay ahead. She had no idea where to start or how to make the necessary changes. Her lack of energy and motivation made it hard to even think about making the transition to a healthier lifestyle. She felt like she was stuck in a never-ending cycle of stress and exhaustion, with no way out. Sarah's inner voice was screaming at her to take control of her life, to prioritize her health and well-being. But it was a voice that was hard to listen to, especially when it was drowned out by the constant demands of her business. She knew she needed to make a change, but where did she even begin? As Sarah sat at her desk, staring blankly at her computer screen, she felt a sense of desperation wash over her. She was trapped in a cycle of stress and exhaustion, with no clear way out. But deep down, she knew that she wasn't alone. There were countless people out there who were struggling with the same issues, who were sacrificing their health and well-being for the sake of their careers. Sarah's story was just one of many, a cautionary tale of what happens when we prioritize our work over our well-being. But it was also a story of hope and resilience, a reminder that it's never too late to make a change and take control of our lives. As Sarah took a deep breath and began to make a plan, she felt a spark of determination ignite within her. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but she was ready to take the first steps towards a healthier, happier life. And that's exactly where our story begins, as we explore the journey of Sarah and countless others who are taking control of their lives and finding success on their own terms. Can Sarah turn her life around and find success without sacrificing her health? It's a question that will take us on a journey of discovery and transformation, as we explore the secrets to a healthier, happier life. Join us as we delve into the world of wellness and self-care, and discover the surprising ways that it can impact our success and happiness. But for now, let's go back to Sarah and see how she's faring. Will she be able to break free from the cycle of stress and exhaustion, or will she continue down the same path? The answer will have to wait until next time, when we'll continue our journey with Sarah and explore the next chapter in her story. As we leave Sarah for now, let's reflect on the importance of taking care of ourselves. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of our careers and forget about our own needs, but the truth is, our health and well-being are the foundation of our success. By prioritizing our well-being, we can achieve more, live more, and truly find happiness. But what does it mean to prioritize our well-being, and how can we make it a reality in our own lives? That's what we'll be exploring in the next section of our journey, as we delve into the secrets of a healthier, happier life. Join us next time as we continue our conversation with Sarah and explore the surprising ways that wellness and self-care can impact our success and happiness. For now, let's take a moment to reflect on Sarah's story and think about our own lives. Are we prioritizing our health and well-being, or are we sacrificing it for the sake of our careers? The answer is a personal one, but it's one that requires honesty and self-reflection. By taking the time to assess our own habits and behaviors, we can make the necessary changes to achieve a healthier, happier life. As we move forward, let's make a promise to ourselves to prioritize our well-being and take care of our bodies, minds, and spirits. It's a promise that will take courage and commitment, but it's one that will ultimately lead to a more fulfilling and successful life. Join us next time as we continue our journey with Sarah and explore the surprising ways that wellness and self-care can impact our success and happiness. As Sarah stood at the crossroads of her life, she knew she needed guidance to navigate the path to a healthier lifestyle. Enter Alex, a health and wellness expert who became her mentor and guide on this transformative journey. Alex was a renowned expert in her field, known for her gentle yet firm approach to helping people achieve their goals. With a warm smile and a kind demeanor, Alex welcomed Sarah into her world of wellness. "Let's start with the basics," Alex said, as they sat down in a cozy coffee shop. "You don't need to overhaul your entire life at once. In fact, that's often a recipe for disaster. What you need are micro-habits, small, achievable changes that can lead to significant improvements in your overall health." Sarah's eyes lit up with curiosity as Alex explained the concept. "Think of it like this. Instead of trying to adopt a whole new diet, start by committing to eat one more serving of fruits or veggies every day. It's a tiny change, but it can have a profound impact on your energy levels and overall well-being." Sarah was intrigued by the idea of micro-habits. She had tried to make drastic changes before, but they never seemed to stick. This approach, however, resonated with her. With Alex's guidance, they started with simple habits like meditation, journaling, and a balanced diet. At first, it felt like a chore, but as the days went by, Sarah began to notice a shift. Her energy levels increased, and her stress decreased. She felt more grounded and centered, and her relationships began to flourish. As Sarah's confidence grew, so did her commitment to her new habits. She started to see the positive impact on her business, too. She was more productive, and her creativity soared. She was finally able to tackle projects she had been putting off for months, and the sense of accomplishment was intoxicating. "I feel like I've finally found my footing," Sarah exclaimed to Alex during one of their weekly check-ins. "I'm not sure what I'd do without you, Alex. You've given me the tools I need to take control of my life." But just as Sarah was getting back on track, she faced a new challenge that tested her commitment to her new lifestyle habits. Her business was facing a sudden downturn, and the stress was starting to creep back in. She felt like she was losing ground, and her confidence was wavering. "What do I do now?" Sarah asked Alex, feeling frustrated and defeated. Alex listened attentively, nodding her head as Sarah poured out her concerns. "Remember, Sarah, it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Let's break it down into smaller, manageable tasks. We can work together to find a solution that feels sustainable for you." And with that, Sarah's journey took an unexpected turn, one that would push her to her limits and force her to confront the ultimate question: what does it truly mean to be healthy? Find out how Sarah overcomes her biggest obstacle yet and emerges stronger, healthier, and more successful than ever. As she continues her journey under Alex's guidance, Sarah faces a new challenge: balancing her business goals with her growing need for self-care. With her mentor's advice, she begins to prioritize her well-being above her bottom line, adopting a growth mindset that allows her to see opportunities for growth and learning in every setback. As Sarah delves deeper into the world of self-care, she starts to notice a profound shift in her body. Her hair regains its luster, her skin glows with a newfound radiance, and her energy levels soar. She learns to listen to her body, making healthier choices that benefit her overall health and success. From meditation to yoga, Sarah incorporates various self-care practices into her daily routine, using each one as a tool to recharge and refocus. With her newfound confidence, Sarah starts to share her story with others, inspiring them to make positive changes in their own lives. She becomes a beacon of hope for those struggling to find balance in their own lives, offering words of encouragement and support whenever needed. As her influence grows, Sarah starts to receive messages from strangers who have been inspired by her journey, thanking her for sharing her story and offering their own testimonials. As the months go by, Sarah's transformation becomes nothing short of remarkable. Her business flourishes, her relationships deepen, and her overall well-being reaches an all-time high. She realizes that success is not just about achieving her goals, it's about becoming the best version of herself. With this newfound understanding, Sarah inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positivity that spreads far beyond her own life. Now it's your turn to join the movement. Leave a comment below with your favorite healthy lifestyle habit and how it has impacted your life. Share this video with a friend who needs a wake-up call, and let's start a conversation about the importance of self-care and wellness. Remember, every small step counts, and together, we can create a brighter, healthier future for ourselves and those around us.